day 291. You guys will be seeing this a day late because I'm downloading something right now. I'm downloading a Qwen model. I think it's a Qwen model, and obviously my internet's slow, so that's gonna take at least a couple of hours. So I'm just gonna hold off on the download like tomorrow morning. Anyway, today's been super productive. It was weird. We started the day off, some with the whole prospecting and just building out messages, and then we just sent it out. After that, we actually before we could even finish that, we had to hit the gym because I ended up hitting the gym at like 11 in the morning. I felt like super unemployed. There was one other dude there. He was jacked. Don't think he's unemployed, but probably was working night shift. Jack dude. Uh, had a good session, pretty fun upper body session. I'm gonna start bringing on my weight belt, on my dip belt, so I can start doing some weighted dips and weighted pull-ups, and then, but yeah, it was a quick session. Just hit 5 sets push, 5 sets pull. Went on a quick little run, 2Ks today, and then from then on I got back home, and then I think 12 o'clock is when we, not 12, 1 o'clock is when we started. We got back into it, and then from 1 o'clock till pretty much now, 12 o'clock, it's just been. I did take a break. Oh yeah, I definitely did take a break, but it's been pretty fucking non-stop, which is great. It was fun. We got a lot done. 30 emails sent out today, and we shipped out a new workflow. Well, not a new workflow, but like a refactor on the current workflow because I need to improve it. A little tuning was done, and then we also, we tuned our LinkedIn content. So one thing I have been neglecting a little bit is just refining our LinkedIn content. I have noticed that the output the past 2 weeks has just been a bit poor in terms of like the impressions I'm getting, and the engagement has been poor as well. So I'm thinking, okay, we need to look into it, and I'm definitely leaning a bit more into this approach of sounding more Gen Z, more human, and avoiding this very very polished feel. So a lot of the output needs to sound more like me, and then when I do the manual edits, the review, and then post it, it takes a lot less time to just edit things to make it sound more like me. Things I could just edit, like it reduces the number of things I have to edit because it's already kind of 90% there, which is the whole point of using AI. You use it to get you 90% of the way there a lot faster. For the most part, you almost never let it do 100%. Almost never. And yeah. And then after that, we were working on a local model, and then the refactor, like I said. So we've been playing around with this local model, and it's been going pretty good. Actually, no, it didn't go good. It failed the testing, and so we're gonna run a stronger model, and then we also introduced some stronger constraints. Like I said, my whole process is that I need to offload a lot of my codex, like all of my codex workflows, onto local models, and then slowly but surely offload my own other workflows onto local models as well. And so I just reduce my dependency on Claude Code, and obviously get free up tokens that I can use for other work, other tasks, which is overall good. And also knowing how to use local models, prompt tuning, fine tuning, stuff like that, playing around with temperature and all that stuff, it's a very handy skill to know. Especially because I do think the future of AI will involve a lot more local models in the future, just because inevitably the frontier models, Claude Code, Codex, ChatGPT, they will get more expensive. They will. Maybe even double the price they are right now. And when that happens, people will start to turn toward local models as a sort of solution. And so, yeah. Anyway, been thinking about like the long term. Like, I've been thinking more about like what are the things I need to do to get to where I need to be in 3 months. I thought about it, and maybe there's one thing I missed. Who knows? We need to think about, our current funnel is mainly just, obviously we're doing pro bono work, but when we get back into the whole swing of things, have our own funnel running, we're probably gonna keep running this freelancer approach for the next 6 months, just because, I think 6 months is sufficient time to have gained experience, skills, capital, and more visibility. That I can just, okay, I can get back into it, spend about a month sort of relaunching the business, the agency. In the meanwhile, I might have gotten traction on the original funnel that I was running, where I was doing workshops, and I didn't think of it this way, but roadmaps, AI roadmaps, it's still a valuable thing in today's age. The AI adoption rate it's picking up, but definitely not as good as it could be. There's a lot of businesses out there who just haven't gone around to adopting AI effectively or at all, or very, or at a scalable level. So still opportunity there, and this serve into our funnel. But yeah, we'll look more into that. And yeah, that's all I have to say. So yeah, bye.